Ray Minkowski sitting in FitWorks Hybrid Training Gym in DeKalb, Illinois. This video, like all of our videos, is brought to you by Eat by Color. If you want a simple way to make better food choices for the rest of your life, check out Eat by Color, available at eatbycolor.com or at Amazon. I thought this is worth sharing because it's come up in a conversation a number of times, both here in our club with our clients and customers, as well as some of the individuals we interact with in the digital world, whether it's here on Facebook, Instagram, hashtag Eat by Color, and in some of the discussion boards where we contribute and help people realize their goals. And if there is a simple secret or one little thing that you can do, it's this. Don't look at health, wellness, and weight loss. And by the way, if you do things right, you get all three. If you do things wrong, like for example, by dieting, you might get the weight loss at the expense of your health and wellness. But when done right, you get health, wellness, and weight loss, all three in one package. But the simple secret, if you will, is don't try and make your life fit your exercise or your nutrition. It doesn't work that way. Many of you watching this are checking out our video on YouTube or on Instagram or any of the other outlets, are working adults, have families, have kids, are going to school, on and on and on and on and on, and you are not going to make life fit the workout. So you better start approaching it from how much time do I consistently, week in and week out, have available to exercise. Start there, lay out your goal, and create the plan that fits your lifestyle and what time you actually have. And national data, industry data in the health club says adults have about 10 hours a month. So if you can get a year of 10 hours a month of exercise, you are going to accomplish some awesome things. Now, if you're trying to create a plan that says you're going to exercise 20 times a month, or you're going to go to the gym twice a day, by the way, 2 days, not only are they not necessary for most people, but you're gonna burn out. It's not long-term sustainable. 6 days a week, every day of the week I have an hour to go in. Bullshit, no you don't. Not long-term. Life will happen and get in the way. And what we see happen when life gets in the way is this. I explain it as no one likes to play a game they can't win. And once you've lost enough, failed enough at trying to come in 6 days a week, you say, oh, forget it, I can't do it anyways. Well, of course you can't do it. The majority of the people in this country can't do 6 hours a week. They can do 10 a month. And you're trying to do 50% of that plus in 1 week. So set yourself up with a plan that fits your life. If you can get 2 or 3 days a week of the right exercise for an hour over the course of the rest of this year, you're going to accomplish some amazing things. And again, that's what the industry says, that's what we see in our club, that's what the data supports. And we see things like a 79-year-old lady lose 4 dress sizes in 4 months, only about 3 hours a week. We see things like a 25-year-old female losing 70 pounds in 6 months, 3 days a week for under an hour. And then if you be okay with the idea that if you miss the occasional 1 day of the week, don't worry about it. Just keep going. Plan for that. Expect that. Celebrate the small successes. And don't get hung up on the fact that you can't come in 6 days a week for an hour. Guess what? By the way, you're not alone. Most people can't. The other thing is, don't worry about overtraining. This has come up, and I don't know why. It's come up like 6 times in the last couple weeks. In one case, by an individual that's not even working out yet, and his concern and those around him's biggest concern is overtraining. You're not going to overtrain if you haven't even started yet. Very few people are going to train often enough, intense enough, for long enough duration to actually overtrain. Just get the plan that fits your lifestyle. Get started. Don't sit and speculate that when you do actually start, even though you haven't, you might overtrain. Just get started. Shoot for that 2 or 3 days a week for around an hour. You do that for a year, you're going to accomplish some amazing things. Again, this video, like all of our videos, brought to you by Eat by Color.